Hey, what's up guys, Later World 20 VR here, welcome back to another VR Chat video. Now today we are going to be doing a VR Chat random podcast, and I brought some of my well-known friends on here to participate, and we are going to start all the way down from over there. So here's how it works. They're going to introduce themselves and one interesting fact, so we will get started right away.
I am Larry. I am a nerd of anything. That's Bubbles. Or you can call him Lavender. That's Bubbles. They're cute.
I'm Turtle. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm on the couch.
Why does your back look so high?
I'm stale. I try to be funny.
And obviously you guys know me, I'm Slated, or you guys can call me Wolfie, and I am the host of the Vrchat Podcast. So we are gonna get started with our first question. First question that I'm gonna ask every single one of you guys is, what made you guys started VR Chat? So we will go down the exact same way.
Bubbles, you go. You go first.
Okay, so when I was still with my ex-boyfriend, he had a VR and he started playing VR chat, and they wanted me to get the same Quest 2s that he got, and that's how I ended up getting a Quest 2 for Christmas and started playing VR chat because of him.
I think I discovered VR chat back whenever the Uganda Knuckles things was popular, and I started watching videos of that, and I was like, wow, I actually want to try and do that. But I couldn't actually get on whenever it first got popular, mainly because my parents was very worried about it. But I eventually got on and just snuck on, and then they just never cared. So I'm here now.
I made a mistake. Now I'm here.
Okay,
for the memes.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh my god.
This is so dumb. Just record an entire session of us just doing this. That'll get you good enough content.
Some things with people.
Sorry, stop being a
I'm the
fucking
complete
dancer, Michael
opposite of
Jackson.
Pumpkin. He did it for unwholesome things. I did it to troll.
Alright, and then I started VR Chat based off on, I gotta think about it. Originally I was on YouTube, and I started watching people on VR Chat, so doing VR Chat, and then once I started, that's when I got into VR Chat. So yeah, now it is my friend's turn. We're gonna go down the line. Basically, Larry's gonna start, and Larry, you can ask a random question for everybody to answer.
I don't know why you expect me to have this much brain power to actually come up with a question. You got these two NPCs back there.
I have a question.
What? Okay, stale. What's up with stale?
Yeah.
Stale.
Why does being white cause blue hair in some women?
What?
Oh.
What? What did he say?
Okay, I got a question. I have a question.
Okay, alright, you're
What
told.
color is my underwear?
Oh my god. Okay, can we just do a normal question and not? Okay, what?
I have an actual question.
Okay, what is it?
One of my friends wants to join.
I don't.
This is good enough. Still, you don't need to stop.
I
Slated. You don't
have a
need to...
simple daily question people ask.
Okay, Bubbles,
What's
go.
How was
My pants are
everybody's
falling.
day?
Okay, Larry, go ahead and start.
I don't know.
Oh my god, who's calling me?
Bubbles.
I-
I just.
What do you want me to do?
Headache, though.
Bubbles literally just asked you a question. How was your day? Oh my gosh. How was your day?
Is good.
No, my hand was up
Good.
first.
Okay.
No.
My day always gets better when I get to play with Larry.
Oh, that's cute.
No.
Turtle?
Squeenies.
Yeah? I'm done with your shit.
Yeah.
Get back
Did
here.
you hear the question from Bubbles?
Oh, it's pretty chill. My back hurts.
Yeah, because your back is
I'm
always
hungry.
arched most of the
I'm
time. That's why it hurts.
Oh, it hurts.
What are
Toy?
you, Gru?
Can you?
No, he had his hand up
My
second.
day's good. I'm just hungry.
Pumpkin?
What the fuck?
Question.
What was that?
And Stale. Stale.
Slated, you don't need to restart. Like, I mean, Slated, you don't need to restart. You could just make this the podcast.
Yes,
and it'll
I
be
know.
Great. Like, just the VR chat chaos. That'll be the
question-
perfect
My friend wants to join.
Oh my god.
Can I invite him?
Okay, fine. Go invite them. Just go. God, this is just a weird. Okay.
Stale.
Okay.
It's okay, he's short.
Well, we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip over.
Those bubbles.
Skip over Larry because Larry doesn't have a question.
The
Turtle.
hunger is short too. So.
Turtle. Random
Yo.
question. Go.
Your pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
Larry.
Yes.
Yes.
Li-
No.
Nar.
you're banned.
Okay.
No. No.
What? What was the question?
Pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple on
Yes or
pizza.
no?
Yes or no?
No. Disgust.
No.
Leave.
No.
You do realize I like pineapple on pizza.
I.
Right?
That question was.
I don't.
Oh, it's
That's my friend.
I like pineapple
Lobby.
on pizza.
I
Lobby,
don't.
It's the
welcome
one
to.
That's my friend.
We're doing a podcast.
Yes.
Lobby, welcome to the podcast.
Pineapple on pizza. Yes or no?
No. You disgust. This is why I smacked
I like
you.
delicious.
You would take a bite out of your
enhances-
face.
It enhances the flavor of the tomato.
Oh my god.
No, it
That's
makes
not
it
the
better.
only flavor it enhances.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, next. Toy. Ask a random question.
Okay. Pizza rolls and ranch, yes or no?
Larry.
Wait.
No.
Yes.
Do y'all
Actually
No.
dip your pizza in ranch?
No, I don't. I don't.
I do.
Yeah.
Why?
At least we don't eat
brother
onions
does.
like an
Why?
apple.
They're good.
Also, Lobby, if you want to come in, you can. As
No, it's
you can
not.
if you want to.
Yeah, come join
Okay.
the chaos.
Greg Lobby, we're doing a podcast. We're doing a podcast. Come on.
Your status makes me want to add you already because it says you're fruity.
Alright.
Yo, no, pumpkin.
Okay, I'm gonna add you.
Pumpkin, lay down.
An
Sit down on the
NSFW
couch.
avatar.
Cross
Oh,
your legs
no.
on the couch.
Are you
Cross your
doing
legs on the
the-
couch.
Are you doing?
not a
Is that
furry.
what- is that what you guys
Yeah.
are doing?
Cross your,
It's not
cross
a
your legs on the
furry.
couch. Stand right there.
Is that what you guys have been doing?
Oh my god, he's not a furry. That scares me.
Doing that like five
Wait,
black
no.
guys behind the couch meme? That's what you
Yeah,
guys
we need
do?
five.
white guys behind the. It's just a bunch of black guys behind the white person. That's just pumpkin.
I thought this was a podcast. How wrong were you?
Oh no, this is
Somebody
all
play the
trick.
hub me.
This
Somebody
is
play
all
it.
trick.
No. Okay, anyways. Stale. It's your turn.
Yes. Ooh. I need to think of a good question.
Oh God.
Oh, I have a good
This
question
is the
for
stupidest
today.
out while I fix my
podcast I've
foot.
ever seen.
Okay, yeah, let him go because I can't think of one.
Okay. Lobby.
Alright.
Didn't we skip pumpkin?
It sure did. If a
Yeah, wait, no,
motorcycle
pumpkin's before
is-
me.
has-
Okay, Pumpkin. Then ask the question.
If a motorcycle has a turn signal that goes right, do you assume that it's going right?
Yes.
Nar.
No, no, you don't.
Not
No.
California drivers.
What did they say?
Words.
You
If a
failed
vehicle's
your
going right,
driver's
even though it
test.
has the signal going right, do they still go right or do they do something else?
Yeah, do
Well,
you
no,
assume
because
that
there's
they're going
stupid
right?
drivers out there. I know
right.
that.
Not in North
Exactly,
Carolina, they'll go left. They'll go
Exactly,
straight.
you don't assume.
Hey, my turn signal's on the right. Let's go left.
They just forgot to turn it
Wait,
off like
wait,
2
wait.
miles back.
Do I just like say some kind of topic and try to get like everyone to discuss it?
I mean, you can if you want to.
Sounds
It's
like
just
it's what
doing
worked
random
for me.
questions. It's like a random podcast,
Pretty much.
really.
Why do y'all
That's our
put your ranch on pizza?
Because you're weak.
How much you don't question what the I do?
I don't do that.
But why?
I don't
I
do
don't know. It
that.
just tastes
Why do you
good, in
why
my
do you
opinion.
put
Have a mo-
ranch on your
Here.
The
pizza?
only thing I
Have
do
a
with my
Momo.
pizza,
Have a moment.
I don't
The only
care
thing I
about
do with my
Momo.
pizza
I want to
sometimes
know
is
why you
sometimes
put
I'll
ranch
dip
on
it in, like-
pizza.
sometimes I'll dip
pineapple
it
on
in
You
my
know,
garlic
pizza.
butter.
All I want.
Me, ranch is kind of
No.
gross.
Yeah.
The only
in
thing I do with my
general.
pizza
I don't even
is that
like
Thank
sometimes
you.
I'll
on
dip it
salad.
in butter.
I mean,
like in butter.
actually, salad
garlic
Just
butter.
watching me
is
vegan.
okay.
But ranch on pizza.
I mean,
it's
like, is it
amazing.
like I'm not like.
But there's
I hope I'm not the
marinara
only
sauce on
person
it.
that
There's
does this, but,
already a
like,
sauce.
Whenever I,
Why do you need to put another sauce?
more.
whenever I was
No.
He wants more.
Okay,
He
okay.
wants it to be
Stale.
Here's the
Stale.
new one.
wet.
Stale.
Do you put soy sauce on your rice?
stale.
No.
I thought you
Okay,
liked
no,
white
we're not
stuff
gonna go
stale.
Shut up.
Oh, still loves his white stuff.
Stale. Stale.
But why do y'all put ranch on
Stale. You
pizza?
do realize.
Like,
Stale.
Don't worry about it.
Whenever I used to go
What?
to Little Caesars, there was an option where you
Caesars?
could dip your pizza. There is a dipping that you could dip garlic butter in pizza, and that stuff was good.
garlic
butter.
butter? So
Yeah,
it's
okay,
just
well,
melted
Texan.
butter
Oh,
with
yeah.
garlic in it.
Well, Stale's Texan. He thinks
Yeah, sounds
beef
hot.
Yeah.
doesn't go in chili, so he's irrelevant.
Beef doesn't go in chili. That's not how you make chili.
I'm done with you.
Just because
I'm done
one
with
state
you.
doesn't
Oh
like
my
it doesn't
God.
mean everyone has to.
Learn to drive in the
So
snow.
beef,
It's
beef,
wrong.
so beef
I'll
and
do
chili
it right
don't
when
go
you learn to
together,
drive
but
in
you
the
kiss
snow.
one guy-
I can drive in snow. In a straight line? No.
That's right.
Oh my god, your neck broken.
My back's always broken.
No, his
the
neck was like.
Okay.
You ate the camera. Why
You know what?
did you
We're
eat the
gonna, we're
camera?
gonna go into
This is going-
we're gonna
this
go
is-
into
is
like
this-
another
Watching
question.
me.
I think everyone's probably gonna
Uh-huh.
agree with this question, but latest up thinking about the latest update to VR chat. What is your
What?
guys' honest opinion about it?
What do you mean? Oh, with the hand tracking and shit?
I like the
not
hand
bad.
tracking.
Hand tracking? Don't
not
have
bad, but it's not
anything
good.
on Quest. I am not broke.
Fingies.
I can't spread my fingers
Chicken
still.
nuggies.
Oh, well. You can spread them for me.
Me and
No,
Stale were
spread
able
'em
to
out.
do it. We were able to move our fingers individually before it was cool.
Yatari, come
Yeah.
No,
sit next to me. Oh.
I can't. It
I
fucks so
remember when
bad.
finger tracking wasn't cool.
Fingies,
Yeah.
fingies, fingies,
It messes up.
What was
Wait,
that,
hold on. Maybe I
Keegan?
can make it work. I got this.
fingies.
I got this.
Oh, wow.
Watch this. Oh yeah, I made it work.
Now move forward.
Fingies.
I guess you can do
Why are my
that.
legs so spread?
You know exactly why your legs are spread.
Cause you're ready.
Fingies.
I'm ready.
Just put a motion.
Still, we could just make this podcast as just like a
Is
bunch
this
of
what you
conversations, because like at
imagined,
this point, it's just
Shadow?
like that's what the podcast really
Yes,
is.
Stale.
It's just conversations.
Yes.
Yeah, just random conversations.
Wait,
Chubby
huh? Feet are cold.
fingies.
Shadow.
Chunky
Oh
fingies.
my god.
Oh my god, my thighs are getting squashed.
I'm gonna
Alright,
change
I'm
my
good.
position.
It
Lay
hurts.
down.
Your thighs?
Your
or your-
thighs are too big.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, okay, so I'm sitting in my chair, but I put it backwards. That's why if I put my hands like this, it's kind of resting on it. So like my thighs are stuck
Weird.
in between the actual like back piece and like the sit piece, so my thighs are getting squashed.
Sit piece. So the yeah. Okay.
Why is it like this?
Come here,
No. Why is it
Right
like
here.
this?
Right here still.
Don't think
You know
about it.
No.
You know what? Fine.
Right here.
No one-
There we
No.
go.
No.
Whatever.
Right
It'll
here.
You hit my titties.
Why?
I didn't mean to hit your titties.
Okay, wait. How do you feel about TikTok's
said you're in my
bullcrap
titties.
where people can post them
Well, so
giving
what?
breastfeeding things, but he couldn't say
I can't say no more.
no. My video got deleted because of that. No, he couldn't say it.
Serious?
They took it down.
I mean, I think that TikTok is
taken down
literally
now.
really, in my honest opinion, I think like TikTok is considered to be like the guidelines of it, because there was like one time where I made an entire video
Oh, I fell.
on basically, I had an airsoft gun, okay, and specifically they took it down because of violence. Just violence. I had an airsoft sniper rifle. What? What do you want?
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that are messed up on it. He couldn't say but there's a whole ass titty on TikTok.
A whole tit? Oh, okay. Not half one?
So audio
titty.
delay.
No, a whole
gosh.
pepperoni on that hoe.
A whole
You had a
pepperoni.
full-on audio delay gap on that.
Oh my God.
It's audio delay.
Okay, anybody else
audio
have
delay,
any
audio
other
delay.
random questions?
You're a delay audio.
Yeah, he's
He's
right.
Let's see. Do you feel like TikTok content creators should be making their own, or should they just do current trends?
I feel like
I
they
think
should
it's
be
kind of a
making.
mix of both.
I feel like they should be making their own. To be honest, I
like
mean,
you-
like, if you have one trend that you did, other people, you should like get permission and stuff from other people. Which in my case, there was another thing that I don't like at school. It's whenever I'm at school, people take pictures of me, and it just random pictures of me, and I hate it. Like one of the things is I don't like it when people take pictures of me. I usually like it whenever I ask them for permission before I do. So that's another thing that I don't like about school is when people take random pictures about me. So that's another thing.
I never had that. I never had just random people taking pictures of me.
Well, you
I didn't
probably
look at
graduated
myself like
before there
that.
were phones on your.
You know what? Are you
If you
calling me
drank a
old?
bunch of purple Gatorade,
Yeah.
would your shit? If you
Oh my
drank
God.
a bunch of Gatorade, or
You
if you
think
drank a bunch of
Among Us
blue
will make a
Gatorade
comeback?
for an entire week, would your shit turn blue?
Probably not.
I don't
This is
think
the real discussion we should be discussing.
I can tell you for a fact, if you drink nothing but Mountain Dew for a solid month, it will turn green.
What?
Mountain Dew is not green.
Did you know if you eat a whole bag of hot Cheetos, your poop will turn red?
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You eat a whole bag of what?
If hot Cheetos,
Hot
there's just
Cheetos.
so much red dye in that bitch.
Oh, who's
Yo, Loner
Loner
boy.
joined.
My Bean.
Put on
Bean,
your
come
furry
here.
avatar
Come here,
right now.
Bean.
oh my gosh.
I must move.
What's another one?
Look, it's Lisa from Genshin.
Bean, come here.
It's Lisa. It's Lisa from The Simpsons.
I'm a vanilla chubby cow. I'm with a strawberry.
Jump through the window, Bean.
Your
Bean, come here.
Let's see, another question or
window?
something to talk about.
Why is it that all the games nowadays have
Microtransactions instead of let them just be full games?
I don't
It's
know.
so fucking stupid.
I chub.
Pumpkin.
Did you
That's
pay
a-
for them?
Like if VR chat added microtransactions besides VRC Plus, I will not play this.
Come on.
Oh,
No, leave my Lisa
Yeah,
alone.
how do y'all feel about
Leave
how do y'all
my
feel about
Lisa
like
alone.
microtransactions in games?
I don't really know that much
Overrated.
about
Get rid of
microtransactions because I've been like
Come here.
exploring different.
All I can say is that I have
So
two
okay,
heirlooms
okay,
in
you
Apex.
want to
Fuck
buy
you.
this skin in Destiny. It looks like a
I guess I'm
Megazord
alone
from
now.
like Power Rangers, but you got to spend $20 to get it. You cannot get it any other way. Just $20 right out your pocket.
Yeah,
No,
that,
my
Instead of
Lisa.
working
Let me hold
for
it. I'm
Okay,
not gonna throw it, I
I
promise.
in my honest opinion,
Just wanna see
I'd
it.
say
I
it's
just wanna
not
see it, I
worth
promise
it
you.
because like if a skin that's coming
I just
out,
wanna
like such as like
see it.
you know like maybe like Destiny or any other games, it's like it's like you
Give
have to do
me
this
the
mission in
Lisa.
order to get that skin. Then for it to become like a a single thing in the game where you have to buy it,
just wanna
such
kiss
as like
her.
a DLC. In my honest opinion, I think that you should like do like a certain
She what?
objective
No, she totally
in order
likes
to
you.
get the character.
No, they're
In my
my.
honest opinion.
half.
I want a forehead keys.
Get into for Avatar. You know,
Which
it's something
makes
that-
me
because
to
it's
my
like-
next state,
Like,
which
yeah,
leads me
like,
to my
like,
next
I have a GameCube.
statement.
I'm gonna say this for me.
Oh, go ahead.
We're all furries. He wants to fit in.
Tori.
Just kidding.
Tori.
We're all chilling here. That's kind of cool.
I'm saying this about about the
Wait,
DLC
we're doing
thing.
a
It's like,
podcast later.
I have
Recording on
a
YouTube.
simulator. You might have seen me play it on Discord.
They're
It's
doing a podcast
iRacing.
right now.
I have it, and like
Dang.
it's
Yeah.
bullshit for me
Come here.
because like they
my
give you
mouth shut, I
small
guess.
amounts of vehicles and
No.
tracks for you to go
Why
to
am
for
I-
like the
I'm being
beginner
ignored?
series.
I'm gonna
But
cry.
once you go through, you have to start paying money in order to compete for those series. Like some series might have tracks that you don't have, so you need to buy it in order to compete there for that week.
Thank you. I actually
Most
have a
of the
headache right now.
tracks cost around $12,
Mhm.
and if you want to start a new series that
Tylenol,
you need to
baby.
buy a new car and a new track,
I don't
it'll
wanna
most
get
likely
up.
cost you around $24, which is very, very expensive. And
Oh
like
shit, what happened?
most
you
of
pick me
the
up?
actual like cars
I don't know.
are only like
Can
$12,
you eat me?
and the tracks are at least
I don't
$15.
think I picked
So it's
you up.
really frustrating when
Oh,
you
I just
actually
stood on
want
You're
to
standing
go
on
into a
Lisa.
series, but you don't have enough money to actually purchase the DLC to get into that series.
Yeah, there's another question.
Yes.
Yeah, it's stupid. They're locking everything behind
just wish
It's funny
it
because
back
paywalls.
like when you're
And it's
positioned
even in
right
Call
now,
of
it's,
Duty.
like,
Call of Duty
it's like
does
at
that
my
shit.
mirror, so
You
look
want
like
this
you're
really
trying to
fast
look
gun?
behind
You
my
gotta
mirror.
pay
Oh, yeah.
$30 for this, and it comes with like the
No,
best
my
attachments
Lisa.
possible.
Especially with the fact that like some
Right.
games are like incredibly expensive. Like I've been
Mine.
wanting to get the hold on. Like I've been wanting to get this. I've been
My-
recently
my
wanting to get
beard.
like the new X-Plane 11, and that costs like $60 for no reason, just $60.
Texas, I
It's
hate
sitting right
it.
here. You. Okay.
Yo, that hit you in the head.
Alright,
Fine, I'll take the beanbag.
Yo, man, what's
alright.
up?
Which kind of brings me up to another question, like in general as well.
Texas.
You know, we all been here within like
Hi, Tori.
franchise within furries as well. I want to know every single one of you guys, what made you guys get into, like, how did you get into being the furry franchise? So since Turtle started all the way from there, Turtle, you can start.
I don't think you want to know.
I'll let everybody answer, and then I'll show you.
Yeah, I don't think you
I'll
want to know
tell
it's
you
me
the
either.
one answer I need.
Bro,
You
you're
already know how I got
sexist.
into it. I met all of you. I met you and Book, and then you introduced me to the whole group, and that's how I became one.
Yeah, this one joined recent. But as far as that goes,
I mean, like for me,
Lola Bunny.
the way I started, the way I started going into furries was whenever I was younger. Or this is a good position. When I was younger, I had watched Zootopia, and that pretty much
Awesome.
turned me into a furry. Zootopia.
Alright.
Maybe a little bit of what was it called? Jungle Book. Oh shit!
Disney.
Stale.
Disney does that.
Stale.
Slap me, why don't you? Why did I become a furry?
Yeah. How did you?
Okay, so pretty much like that's like, I used to be like really into art. Like I fucking love drawing. I still got my notebook. I got some drawings in it, and I just never knew what I was drawing because like I thought I was so original. Like I came up with it just like, oh, bro, anthropomorphic animals. Genius idea. You know, like I thought I was.
That doesn't make any sense.
I thought I was the smartest man in the world when I came up with that. And then all of a sudden, one of my friends looks at my drawings and he goes, "Are you a furry? What's that? What's that?" And like he gave me like the
Tell me
deadest stare.
more.
Just, you don't know what that is? And I told him no, and he goes, "Go Google it." And that's how I found out.
Gulu gulu.
Alright. Toy.
What was the first YouTube
but-
furry that you guys watched?
Question. Same exact question. How'd you get into furry
Majira, and I
franchise?
hated it.
Monty, or not Monty, not Monty. not
Lola
Monty.
Bunny.
I believe it was.
Lola Bunny?
You want to hear something? Do you know was the
Very
first
nice.
like YouTube? Joe was the first furry YouTuber that I actually started watching.
Who?
Monty.
The first furry YouTuber I started watching was not Monty,
Who's
not Monty. It was what's his name? What is his name?
That's a
His
funny
name's
name.
Fop.
I'm sorry.
Shut up. Shut up. I don't remember his name.
I'm gonna rip you to shreds.
Bardic
Without a
RJ.
doubt. I would like
Bardic
to give you my
RJ.
deepest apology.
I'm not sure if I told you guys the story.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if I told you guys the story, but like I actually met Bardic RJ. I may have told you guys a bit, but I'm gonna tell this for the podcast. So my friend, his name is Chuckish, and he was friends with Bardic RJ after meeting him in Ferality. And one day he realized I'm a big fan of Bardic. So one day he invites me to a server and brings me to a disco server or disco like dance server, and Bardic was the host of that server, and he was currently live streaming. So I decided to join because why not? Maybe, but like whenever it comes to me being in the same server as with someone that's popular, I most likely will just hang out with my friends. Don't talk to the popular server because I don't want to be annoying. I'll let them come to me, and eventually Chuckish comes up to me, or comes up to Chuckish, tells him that I'm a big fan, and tells him to come over here. He comes up to me. The first thing he goes is, if you are in a party, that means everyone's going to be coming around and joking and talking and dancing. If you're not going to come hang out with the most popular person in this room, I like you. And he walks away. And then it doesn't walk away, but Chuggish then says that I only know him because of Monty Wolf. And if you don't know Monty Wolf, what the f*** did y'all do? What did y'all do?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Proceed with your story.
Anyway, it's at one point, Chuckish tells him that I only know him because of Monty. But here's the issue. Monty is like the Vanos of the group for that Bardic is in. And he goes, of course. I have to explain it to him because the first video I saw of him was whenever I was in a server with my friends. They started streaming a video of his where they were doing food tiers. I loved Bardic Avatar. I love his humor. So then I started becoming a fan of his. And it was still hilarious just to have that happen. So it was great. What the f*** are you guys doing?
Don't worry about it.
Just American thing.
I
America.
Alright, well that's a good
America,
interesting question from Thing. Thank you, Larry, for saying that.
America.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I think for now we're gonna end today's podcast. But before we end our podcast, I want to know from every single one of you guys. First of all, thank you guys again for being on the podcast, and hope that you guys did enjoy this. But before I go, I want to know everybody's honest opinion. Would you guys want to do this again? Sorry with your toy. Would you like to do the
Yar.
podcast? Would you like to do another podcast again?
Yeah. I'm gonna be drunk the next
Hell
time I
fucking
do this.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was literally
Turtle?
about to say the same thing.
Hell yeah.
Yar? Yes.
Close your legs.
Bubbles,
Yeah. Close my leg.
Bubbles.
Only for Sammy.
My hand was up before him.
What?
Pick me for teacher.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
On
Larry,
her butt. What do you do?
Larry, would you want to do this again?
Ohio.
I was just raising my hand to
before-
with him.
I said close
I
your
was raising up
legs.
my hand to with him.
Stale.
You stake down there.
I won't.
Yes, but longer.
Longer than usual. Pumpkin, would you like to do this again?
I'd
going
like
if
it
you'd like.
longer. Yes.
It smells like a
more
can of
alcohol.
sardines down there.
And Lona.
Sure. I'm just happy to be here. I didn't really say much, but I do have some insight,
yeah.
and I'd be happy
Drop your can
to,
of sardines.
say it out loud on the next podcast.
Yes,
Yeah.
sardines.
Alright, well, thank you guys for watching today's podcast. If you guys want us to do this again in the near future, it has to be a certain amount of likes. What do you guys think the like goals should be for a part 2 on our podcast?
69.
For
Banana boy.
go for
We're not doing the
I don't
funny.
know.
We are not doing the funny
Four.
number. We are not doing the funny number.
Oh,
Let's go for
Wow.
69.
Funny number?
Let's go for
Funny
69 likes.
Oh my god. Okay, we will go with 5 lights. 5 lights and we will do part 2 of our podcast. But again, thank you guys for watching today's podcast. Thank you again to these
15
amazing people
likes.
that participated in it. And yeah, with that in mind, we hope to see you guys maybe in the next podcast. So with that, we are gonna sign off for now. And yeah, with that, hope that you guys have a good rest of the day. Bye guys.